This video is for my little brother, Matt, who died way too early. Almost a month ago now. And it's October 20th, so he died September 21st. And this is his story. The true story. Not the story that the obituary tells. The flowery words. All the good things, but all the bad things left out. That's not the truth. And Matt hated lies just as much as I do. So this is his story, the whole story. When Matt was young, he was like the happiest kid ever. Like the picture of just the happiest kid. I mean, I wish I had more pictures, but I mean, here's one as a baby. I mean, that's me, obviously, but you can see Matt's little face is just like, it's awesome. He was just so happy all the time. And he annoyed the crap out of me, but he was still my little brother. And I was a brat when I was younger. Typical bratty older sister, didn't want to hang out with him. I have a lot of regrets. But the story gets darker. My parents did not stay together. The short version is that we had a pretty chaotic life growing up. That's putting it very short. Anyway, my brother did the opposite of what I did and isolated himself in his room from age 13, 14 to age 23 or so. Never went to a party. Never went to a dance. Never had a girlfriend. Only the game. And it was okay because he wasn't getting in trouble like I was. I'm the one that was in and out of juvenile detention centers. I had a lot of rage as a teenager, and I expressed it in plenty of different creative ways. But Matt, nobody focused on Matt. Nobody thought anything was wrong with him because he just played a game. Like plenty of your loved ones might be doing. They're just playing a game, right? It's not just a game. It's stealing their life away from them. Matt grew up with only his computer. No relationships outside of me, outside of his mom and dad, our mom and dad. Very brief encounters with other family members, like his Uncle Jay, Aunt Jackie, Mama, Papa, who died this April. Other than that, it was nothing. No friends his age. None. Imagine that for a second. Imagine having no friends, no connection. Humans were built for connection, for love, to be loved, to be accepted, to go without that for an entire life. I know that Matt suffered. Matt told me pretty much every day the last 3 months, a little bit more than 3 months of his life. And before that, how much he suffered just to get through the day. He developed an alcohol addiction a year before he died. A little over a year before he died. When he bought his first house at age 24. Successful, right? Successful, good-looking young man. Owned his own business. And I told him, Matt, the house isn't going to make you happy. He was like, Jen, man, you don't know everything. No, dude, I don't know everything, but I know that house isn't going to make you happy. That's not where happiness comes from. He was like, well, we'll see. Well, we did see. And he started drinking. And he was like, man, I'll just get a dog. That'll make me happy. I was like, no, man, you probably shouldn't do that. It's kind of like buying a kid, you know? It's just more responsibility. But Matt's just like me. Gotta learn the hard way. So he bought the dog. And she tore apart his house. Because he thought that she would just raise herself. She didn't need attention. She needed attention. She needed a lot of attention. And she still does. She's a little over a year old now. Twigs. On September 21st, 2019, Matt asked me, Jen, it's about 11:30 in the morning. Hey, Jen, you want to come check out the school hotel? I got a club level suite. I was like, yeah, sure, man, I'll come. I'm going to just finish walking the dog because I'm the one that took care of the dog. I'm just finish walking Twix. I'll go shower. And obviously, I don't have a car. So he's like, yeah, I'll send you an Uber. I was like, all right. So I'm like, not wearing one here. That's hilarious. Like, it even matters. Anyway, so basically, I did that. I got to the hotel and I put it on Facebook Live because look, how cool is this? I'm at the Windsor Court. When am I ever gonna get to go to the Windsor Court? I mean, this fancy hotel. My brother has all kinds of money to blow. I don't. So I put it on Facebook Live, like, whoa, look how cool this is, Not knowing what he had planned. Not knowing that the whole time he was planning on jumping. He was planning on dying that day. He picked that day, that time. He wrote letters. Anyway, any of you are friends with me on Facebook, you can obviously go see the video. That video, I watched it over and over. And I can't stand how focused on myself I was instead of him. Because I should have seen it. He's my little brother. I should have seen it. But I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was just being mad, He said, go big or go home. He had a lot more courage than I gave him credit for. jump off of the 23rd floor of a building. There can be no more final act than that. He wrote letters. He wrote a will. And a couple of weeks before, I remember him telling me, Jen, can you come co-sign on my will? I'm like, dude, you're 25 years old. You don't need a will. No, you don't need a will. Okay, well, if you won't, then I can get somebody else. Okay, get somebody else, because I'm doing stuff. And you don't need a will. Like, what the? No, I can't. I mean, like, I should have thought about it more, but I refuse to think that my little brother needed a will for some serious reason. That he was planning something. And one of the letters said, word for word, I made a vow to myself that if I am not healed by my 26th birthday, that I will end it. And I will stick to my word and to my principles, which are to not hurt people and to enjoy life. Matt believed in lies. He believed he could not be healed. He believed nothing and no one could save him. He believed in the lies that were told to him on the dark web by his yoga instructors, by his Reiki instructors, or whatever they're called. That he was too damaged, too far gone. He firmly believed it. And those who told him those things, good luck to you. Because God says vengeance is mine, and man, I feel sorry for you when he gets to you. It might not be anytime soon, but when he hits you, dude, they call it karma, but I call it God. And I've seen it. Seen it happen to my dad. Seen it happen to other people. Everything you have will be taken away. Everything you care about. All Matt wanted was to love and be loved, to connect. But he couldn't, because he didn't know how. And his self-esteem was so low. He couldn't. He wouldn't believe how low it was. He was so cute, too. One of our vacations in Orlando. Well, yeah, the Harry Potter ride. The Hulk. You can see he's at the end. I'm in the middle. We're both doing the same I love you sign. Yeah. Love, whatever, peace, love. Yeah, he was all about peace. So, Matt's death. That jump. It won't be in vain. See, Matt came to my baptism, and in that live video, you'll see. I said something about the truth, and Matt said, Jen, can you stop talking about Jesus for 1 second? I'm like, wait a minute. I said truth. You said Jesus. Matt and I grew up in Catholic church, Catholic schools. So, nothing else really to say there. He's very, very, very much against the church. That's all I'll say. The church, Jesus, anything to do with that. Who's against it? Vehemently against it. I got baptized on July 5th this year. I read the whole Bible. Before that, I read all of the archaeological evidence. I looked it up. I read all the historical evidence. Like, it's the only book in history is actually 100% historically accurate. Why did no one ever tell me that? I've never known that. So I read the Bible front to back, 5 days. Yeah. And when you're jailed, I mean, you have a lot of time. So that's what I did. And it changed me. Jesus changed me. This isn't about me, though. This is about Matt. He could have done that for Matt. But he knew Matt's heart. And Matt wasn't giving it. So the day after I surrendered Matt to God, Matt jumped. And it's not a joke. Like, I can show you. I mean, coincidence, right? No. This book was given to me the day before. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. Plans for hope and a future. Okay? This was given to me the night before Matt jumped. So here, okay, it's backwards on there, but whatever. 9:20. And then I write here. In the morning on 9:21, I write about how awesome everything is. And then at the end, I say, God, at the end, God, I'm giving you my burdens. I'm giving you my family, my finances, my life. They all belong to you. And I trust you. Chronicles 30:7-9. Can't remember what that says, but it says something important, obviously, or I wouldn't have written it down. Love your daughter, Jen. 9:22. Because obviously, I'm in no state to write on 9:21 after Matt jumped. 9:22:19. Matt died. Some questions some people may have. Well, if your God is so good, why did he take your brother? I have an answer for you. God didn't take him. Satan did. Oh, that's an easy way out. Yeah, dude, read the Bible. Read the book of Job. God is love. God is not evil. He doesn't steal lives. God gives life. The reason this planet has life is because God gave life. The other planets are all dust. But astrologists will tell you that there could be life on there. There just isn't. Why? Well, God didn't pick those planets. Whatever. Anyway, the point is this. A nonprofit organization called The Way Out. We started in Matt's name. There's a way out for these kids. There's a way out for anyone. Out of the darkness and into the light. I will stop at nothing. And if God is for me, who can stand against me? Reaching the lost is what I survived for. Because I should be dead, not Matt. I mean, I severed 2 arteries, my 3rd wrist, with a surgical scalpel in 2017. I should be gone. The doctors don't understand why I'm still alive or how. Because you sever an artery, usually you're going out. Not me. I prayed for God to forgive me right before it, for him to let me come home. Sometimes the answer is no. You know what? I'm kind of glad that Matt didn't have to see me die. Because I don't think he could handle it. I can't. I mean, I have God. That's the only reason I can handle anything. Matt didn't have God. He didn't know. God was with him, but he just didn't know it. So, Matt took the wrong way out. Satan meant for evil, God will use for good. So, Satan took Matt's life. God allowed it. Because it says in the book of Isaiah, you wonder why the good die young? To be spared unnecessary suffering. So, my brother was allowed to come home. He allowed Satan to get him to dive off that building head first. And God took him home. Satan had a field day that day. All the crying, all the anguish, all the hurt, the pain, confusion. He loves that stuff. And he'll stop at nothing to get to a true believer, to get him to break. But I know the truth. I know the truth. And I know that God is still with me. And that good can come from this. Good will come from this. The lost will be found. The captives will be set free. In Jesus' name.